So hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Kiru and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to look at writing papers made easy with Mendeley. In case you don't know what Mendeley is actually a referencing software designed by Elsevier to make research very easy for students. So I feel after using Mendeley for quite some time now, I I can say that I have used Mendeley in so many ways, not just for referencing or managing my references, but also for writing papers. I use it to write papers quickly and easily without trouble. So this is why I'm making this video with researchers, especially young researchers who are just starting their research career, to show you guys how you can write a paper or how you can write any kind of write-up using Mendeley. So let's go into the video. So basically, I will start by opening my I will start by opening my Mendeley. This is my Mendeley app. So if you don't know what Mendeley is, you should just try to download Mendeley from the Mendeley website. It's an amazing software and you can use Mendeley for managing your references. So basically this is my Mendeley and these are all my papers, about 1000 plus papers. So quickly I will open my draft. This is a draft. This is a paper I want to use for demonstration, and I'm just starting the paper afresh, so I haven't written anything yet. So how is Mendeley going to help me write this paper easily and without any trouble? So as you all know, we can't write a paper without studying the literature. So this is what we are going to do right now. So basically what I do normally when I'm writing my papers is that I look for the papers that are relevant, which we all know how to look for papers. You have to go to sources where you can find papers such as Google Scholar, Scopus website, ISI website, Microsoft Academy, and so on. These are places where you can find some good research papers. So the first thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to look for those papers related to ransomware, because ransomware is my field of study. So the first paper that comes up is not about ransomware. So let's quickly look for a paper about ransomware. Okay, ransomware. Okay, here is a paper. Okay, so I'm going to open this paper. So as you can see, with Mendeley, I don't have to open the paper using PDF reader or using some kind of PDF reading software. So Mendeley is already equipped with all the things you need. So now that I have my paper, and the moment I begin writing the paper and I come across anything important, some researchers, what they do is when they read, then they open the file and they write and so on, and sometimes it takes so much time to do that. So how do I do it? Now let's say I started reading, and then blah blah blah, encryption ransomware, aka crypto ransomware, attempts to extort users by holding their files hostage. Such ransomware differs from other types of malware in its effects are reversible only via the cryptographic keys, blah blah blah. So let's say I come across a very important point which I find really relevant, and I want to use it. For example, let's say this field. Okay, so all I have to do is I can just highlight this area which happens to be of interest to me. I will just click on the highlighter to highlight it. Then at the same time, I'm going to copy this area, for example. Then I just go to my office. Then let's say I want to put the idea somewhere under this place. So all I have to do is I'll just click on comment, and then I'm going to paste this idea under the comment section. Just a second. Okay, so I've just pasted the idea under the comment section. Then sometimes to avoid forgetting things, what I do is I just write the name of the author so that I can easily refer back to the paper. So this is just one thing. Now I'll continue reading my paper. So let's say as I'm reading, I come across another point that is very relevant. But before that, sometimes if you want to bookmark this paper in a way that you can always refer back to it, what I do is I just create a short note. Let's say I want to use this line in the introduction of ransomware section, for example. So I just keep it here. Now let's say I want to use this section again. Definitely, okay, let's go for, let's find something else. Let's find something else. Okay, let's say I want to use this particular section. So now I'll just highlight it to indicate that this is what I want to use. Then I will go further to write something about entropy, and then let's say this is going to be under let's say, okay, ransomware as well. Okay, fine. So I will just put this note here. Then I will just copy this again. Then I go back to my paper. Then I just click on reply. Then I just add it here. Okay, so if I want, I can just go on and write the name of the author again if I don't want to miss anything. Okay, just proceed. So I go on. Now let's assume I have exhausted this paper and I have taken everything that I need to use for this particular section. This is detection, something to do with detection. Let's see, this is a type of ransomware detection technique which is known as data centric. So let's say I want to talk about this section. So let's just copy this, and then still I will add some note. I would say detection technique. Okay, so I'll just put it here. Then I'll open my literature review. I mean, under related works, I can just highlight this and say add comment. Then I paste it. Then I write the name of the author again so that I don't forget the name of the author. So I keep on reading. Now this paper has already been exhausted already. So what I want to do now is I'm done using this paper. So I will just close this. Now one thing about Mendeley is that every time or anytime I want to revisit this paper again, I can quickly go to the notes, and then I can be able to see some of the notes which I have taken during the time I was reviewing this paper, and I can easily navigate from one place to another. As you can see, I can easily refer back to the location where I put that note. So this is one advantage. Now I'm going to close this paper. I'm going to go to the second paper. Let's say I want to write about types of ransomware, for example. So there's a paper here which talks about some types of ransomware. So let's look at some of this. Okay, now part of the thing I intended to include in this paper is the anatomy of attack. Okay, the anatomy of attack, how ransomware attacks the systems. So I can just highlight this area. Maybe I want to include this whole thing. So I will just highlight this area, and then I will just copy this notes, and then I just go to the anatomy. Okay, this is attack anatomy. Then I'll just add new comment. Then I will paste everything here, and then I will check the name of the author so that I can actually remember. So I copy the author's name, then I save it. So now later on after everything has been done, after I have copied all the things, and definitely I'm not going to plagiarize the person, and I'm just going to use some of the information I captured from my review. So all I have to do is I just have to start writing. So in talking about detection, I can say there are different types of detection techniques as proposed by researchers, and these are some of these techniques. I will just have to go through this section to see, to be reminded of those things. Probably I have to use some quotations, I have to quote directly from the paper, so I'm definitely going to use this to copy, I mean to remember those sections. And in case I don't remember where exactly I got this idea from, I can just easily go to my to this paper. For example, this is this author. I can just open Mendeley again, and then I can just search for the paper again. Now the paper is here. Now if all my notes are taken, I will see all my notes under the general notes section. Let's go for the other one. Okay, now if we open this one again in Mendeley by just pasting, so okay, this is the paper. Now when I open this paper, I should be able to see the notes, and I can be able to refer back to them, and I can be able to remind myself of what I intended to use in this paper. So this is how actually Mendeley makes my work much easier and much faster, and with the help of Microsoft Word comment, this will help you write your paper quickly and easily without having some troubles. I hope this helps. So thank you so much for listening, and I hope that you watch my upcoming videos. Thank you so much. Have a good day.